Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Piping Redbeard again. As you might have noticed, it's not so much a pipe today yet. I'm at the tail end of a Arturo Fuente Gran Reserva. This was a big one, 8-inch. It was like that. And it's still good all the way down here. And that leads us into the purpose of this video in particular, is the difference between, well, one big difference between a good cigar and a bad cigar. Yes, I do smoke the pipe most often, but I do still enjoy cigars. And as you'll fondly remember, I did mostly switch to the pipe for a couple of reasons. And one of them was the pipe tobacco is cheaper. You get really great tobacco for a lot less money, and you can put the pipe down periodically and pick it back up without really having a problem with the taste or anything. When I was really smoking cigars daily, because I couldn't afford a $10 stick every single day. So I'd look for deals or discontinues or seconds or whatever. And most of the time I could get away with about a $2 to $3 stick. Buy them by the box or bulk or whatever, brick or something. And it was fine. But being off of that for a while and doing the pipe mostly, I'm more conscious of the quality of the cigar now. So some of the ones that I liked a lot that were like $3, I really don't like anymore, and it really doesn't work. One of the things that's a problem for me, and this is indicative of budget versus really great cigars, and I'm talking handmade, hand-rolled cigars, and not machine-made stuff, even in the hand-rolled stuff. If you get like a budget hand-rolled cigar, the tobaccos they use aren't all great, throughout the whole cigar. Some of them have pretty good stuff, but what happens is you get about halfway down the stick and it starts tasting really kind of bad, because the fillers and stuff they use aren't good all the way through. This though, like a Arturo Fuente Gran Reserva, is good all the way through. And that's the difference between paying like $3, $2 versus what did I just bought $8.50, I think is what I paid for this. And so that's kind of how you get away with $3 versus $8 for a cigar. The fillers and stuff aren't just man. Anyway, so just an observation from a guy who's been doing this for a long time. That the budget cigars will taste okay, but sometimes you get about halfway down and it's just woo. And this is really in particular with a lot of the seconds. I know I had some Maduro Gordo shape. I can't remember if they were I can't remember which ones they were, but they were seconds. Nicaraguan Maduros, and I tried a couple of those here over the last couple of weeks, and man, I struggled to get halfway through it without it just getting this real acidic taste to it. So that's my Piper and Red Beer tip of the day. Be conscious of that when you're looking for cigars. I've had some shorter, like if you get like the 5-inch, even like the nubby type of cigars that are a little less expensive. Those don't seem to have as many problems as the longer ones because it takes, you don't have as many long fillers that need to be in there to make it a good cigar. So I probably get some disagreement about that too, but hey, that's I'm just telling you my observation. But I really like this one though. It's a really good cigar. This isn't a very strong cigar either. This is not I would probably label this like a medium full, if that. More on the medium side. I was, and I still like a really good full-bodied Maduro. The La Gloria Cubana Series R. Love that thing. Great cigar. The Padron 64 is probably my favorite. My Father Le Bijou, another one that I like a lot. Man of War Ruination, I like that one a lot. But those aren't, if you're on a budget, you're not going to be able to afford a box of those. The Padron, man, you're talking, those are like $30 a stick. That's pretty pricey if you buy a box of them. So, yeah. So that's my cigar tip for you from the one and only Pipe and Redbeard. Other thing I find with cigars is that what I drink with the cigar does not impact the flavor near as much as with pipe tobacco. Like this, I have a Diet Pepsi, and it's fine. It doesn't take away from the flavor or anything. Not near as good as like pairing like this with a Scotch, but I'm not gonna drink Scotch while I'm driving down the road. With the pipe tobaccos though, especially the aromatics, man, you try to drink a Diet Pepsi with some of the aromatics, man, it's just nasty. So, and pH, another thing with pipe tobaccos versus cigars, the pH levels in your mouth are vastly different when you're enjoying a bowl of tobacco in a pipe versus a cigar. And you can actually get a chemical burn, I would almost say, tongue bite that way with some things you drink with the certain pipe tobacco. So that you got to be aware of too. So yeah, that's my little short on the road video for today. Pick up a good stick, enjoy it. Take your time. Don't put it down for too long, or else pull it back up. If I remember this correctly, it's ammonia buildup that a cigar will have once it starts going out. And they say there's a couple different methods to actually, if you're in the middle of a cigar and you need to put it down for a while, like somebody told me once to blow out through it a little bit, and then nip as much of the tip as you can or whatever. But I've never had much luck with that either. My dad, on the other hand, prefers to light the cigar, let it sit for like a day, and come back to it, smoke it a little bit, let it sit for a day, come back to it. I don't know how he does that, but my dad's a weirdo, so I guess that's it. But anywho, just went out on me. Been talking too much. Anyway, that's all I got for you, YouTube. Light it up, enjoy. God bless. Pipe and Redbeard. Later.